The plot thickens for the court case. The pot sweetens for the plaintiff. And they also, by the other means, the pot sours for the defendants.
Whoa!
So just in case anybody is new to this information, Gina Carano, who played Cara Dune in Mandalorian, was let go for some fairly harmless tweets. Really wasn't taking a side. It was, and what we have found out is that she was kind of being told behind the scenes she had to go along with certain things, put pronouns in her bio. So she's like, why does anyone care? Okay, beep, bop, boop. Along with some other remarks that were in no way incendiary, and she was let go, completely fired and blacklisted from Hollywood for a long time, made ignominious, given the Scarlet Letter. I wish the Scarlet Letter would have been beef or based, but here we are now. Gina's actually in an ongoing lawsuit against Disney for the behavior that they did and the reasons why they fired her. It is being funded by Elon Musk. This is just a quick catch up for people who haven't been paying attention. But you know how long ago this happened? This happened quite a long time ago, and just because she kind of leans towards a different side of the aisle, we've seen people like Mark Hamill. We've seen all kinds of derision and derogatory remarks towards the other side from people still employed with Disney. Why are they not being held under a fair balance? Therein lies the question, and that's why this court case is going to trial. But the most recent thing is a Lucasfilm creative director going on an ugly tirade against the majority of Americans that could influence the Carano lawsuit. This thing has not gone to trial yet. This still could be put into discovery and used as evidence if Disney does not step up right now and make a stand. I think they've already lost the case. In my opinion, there's just too many instances of this stuff that's already happened. They've done absolutely squat about. So the case is lost. But yes, this just further bolsters Gina's lawsuit. So who's this person? Joel Aaron, and he posted on X. Funny because Elon Musk is funding Gina's lawsuit. However, he also owns X, and this is where he decided to post. So obviously, everyone's riled up about the election, whether you agree or disagree with it, but some people get more vitriolic than others. He deleted the post, but it was up long enough for, people to archive it, screenshot it, save it, and throw it all the way around. What he says, and I don't think I'm long enough into this video before I can use these words, but F this disgusting scrotum skin sack and all who support him. Okay, I think a lot of people are taking this a little bit out of context. Now, yes, this does go well with Gina's case, and obviously I feel like free speech is a great thing. He wasn't wishing death. This was not a threat against anyone. He was just like, no, screw you, man. But in a harsher tone. He also called the scrotum skin sack. It's almost like saying ATM machine. It was very redundant what he just said. So that's how you could tell he was reading at, top decibel. Now, whether or not you agree with him, that doesn't matter. What does matter is that he is employed by Disney and Lucasfilm and is putting this stuff on social media, which is the exact reason why Gina was fired. So if she's not allowed to do it, and she was far more gracious than any word that she's ever said, then this person, why is he not being fired? Therein lies our question. This article goes on to say, basically a recap of what I've already told you was released in a very public way, far, far less incendiary comments and language. And they're basically just looking to see, if it's going to be held up on both sides. You're going to talk the talk, or do those booths need to keep walking? Because the company, Walt Disney, which owns Lucasfilm, all eyes and ears are tuned in to find out how they will handle a political atmosphere with the red wave that just happened here last Tuesday. It's strongly not in alignment. Well, the fans haven't been in alignment with them for a long time, and you can see that with their tanking numbers. I almost kind of disagree with trying to make it a political thing as far as the way that we fight back on it. I mean, I think it should be more about equality and less drawing party lines, and just the fact that people should be able to say whatever they want. So it's less, in my opinion, it's less about what he said and more on Disney. Like, are you going to allow this yet not this? Are you going to fire, since you did fire Gina for giving her 2 cents on something that had absolutely nothing to do with the project that she was working on? Now, are you going to hold the candle and let it burn at the other end whenever you got other people saying this? Is kind of where I'm coming at with it. I don't want I Y'all know me, or you probably don't know me well enough, but if you did know me well enough, I kind of steer away from political stuff. I know where I stand. I know how I think, and but I'm basically a free speech person. Now, Gina actually did respond to the post very quickly, very succinctly, right? And you're saying F 71 million Americans, correct? And now I know she would have gone hardcore, probably like in a twit longer, just completely demolishing this guy if she wasn't about to go to trial. So I think that's the reason why she did it this way, made it short, succinct, quick and sweet. Because she's going, don't get it twisted, she's going to be using this in the trial. This is just going to be the most recent case of her using this as evidence in the trial that is upcoming. And the ball is in the court of Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy. We'll see what they do with it. They're not going to do anything. Come on. When have they ever done anything about any of it? They're both on their way out. They're just riding the freaking wave. They've got tons of money. They could have retired 30 years ago and been set for 2 lifetimes. No, they're doing this because this is what they actually believe. This is what they actually want. They they're completely in line with BlackRock, in my opinion, and a lot of the other things, the underhanded shadows that are funding everything. And the reason why these companies don't go bankrupt and out of business, they are being propped up from within. And in order to do that, you have to brainwash the people. Little bit conspiracy. Oh my goodness. It almost feels like a win whenever you see these people just like completely blink out and go crazy over something. And it's like, you really stepped in it this time. I don't think you realize that you really stepped in it. There's a reason why I don't put my real job here on the internet. Now, a lot of people there do know, but we also have signed contracts that anything I do on social media, as long as I don't talk about my job, that I am completely free. But when you have it in your bio, when everybody knows you as as one of the creative directors at Lucasfilm, and you put your own little nut grabbing screaming because you disagree with the results of an election, when you put that on social media for the entire globe to see, grow up, child, and you get everything that's coming to you. And Lucasfilm and Disney, if you don't do anything about it, you're getting what's coming to you. You're only going to get it anyway because the Carano lawsuit is going forward and she will win. Smalty from the GCA. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. And until next time, bye.